Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Hooded. Hope you are well, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, I am. I've had a bit of an itch to play a bit of this today. I've not really been feeling well the last. We're here. What I do is I just leave the stream for a couple of minutes before at the start, just so I can, if people want to drip in or whatever. Um, yeah, so I'd say I've not really been feeling well the last couple of days. I did intend to stream on Thursday, so apologies for the lack of content on the channel over the last couple of days. But I did intend to play on Thursday, but unfortunately I got home from work and I just felt absolutely dead. So I ended up just going straight to bed. I didn't end up eating at all, and it was pretty much the same thing yesterday. So unfortunately, I've not really been able to do the things that I wanted to do. So for those who know, I have been playing a bit of Borderlands 3 in my own time, just like an off-stream game. And yeah, I think I'm at the end, and I think I've been at the end for like a week, which is only like an hour left of the game. But for some reason, I just not been feeling well. I've just really been like not stuck, but I've just not really been progressing. I've just kind of logged in and just been staring at a blank screen or whatever. It's just really weird. So yeah, unfortunately, I've not really been able to do anything that I've wanted to do. Um, but today I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit, a little bit more energized. I did sleep in very, very late, so yeah, I and also as well, just for those who aren't aware as well, um, I did post it up on my Discord as well, and I did let Hooded here know. So the other day on Tuesday, we ended up kind of wiping our U48 stream on U-boat. So unfortunately, we did lose the U-boat, so that game is kind of gone. Um, so it did we did sink the boat a few streams ago, and I did elect to continue because of it was more of a me problem. It was me that was the it's cool, mate. It was more of a me problem, which I didn't know the mechanics. So I kind of thought, you know what, to be fair, I'm going to continue. But what happened on Tuesday is I think it was a me problem as well, but it was me making a bad call. So for those who didn't watch, we did get barraged by a single plane, and what I think I did wrong was I actually opened up the hatches to allow the water to go into the main sub, like the main room, and what that did was it actually stopped the pump from working. So what I should have done is I should have kept all the doors closed, and then afterwards we could have gone in with a rebreather and just repaired what we could, and then I think we probably would have been okay. But unfortunately, I didn't know that was a thing about the pump not working if it was underwater. I thought it still would, but in hindsight, it's like, yeah, of course it wouldn't work. So yeah. But say what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up another playthrough of that relatively soon, maybe over the next week or so. I have gave Hooded here a dibs on the skipper, so he is going to be essentially our captain of the boat, our skipper. So he will be the leader of that U-boat. It will be another U48 playthrough, and we are going to see if we can get further than we did the last time round. So if anyone does want to join in on that U-boat as well, they are more than welcome to jump in. But yeah, so I did play a few weeks ago, and I say a good few weeks ago, and I ended up losing the boat there, and that was my friend Boz who ended up he was the skipper, and then we had our mod here, Keeper Ellos, who ended up being the skipper this time round, and now we've got Hooded Snake being the skipper here. So this is your moment, mate. This is your moment. So I will try my best to keep you alive, and if you can remember any of the details of what your character looked like, or if you want to go a different way with how your character looks, then obviously just can give it a shout in the stream when it if and when it comes, well, not if, but when it comes around. So, but yeah, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to play a little bit more Knights of the Old Republic. We are on part 7, and we have been playing now for around 17 hours, and in the last stream we actually finished the planet Manaan, and we found the Skyforge map. Starforge, sorry. There's the quick save, auto save. Oh no, it was 18 hours 37 minutes. Sorry. So, I'm looking for the hardcore fisherman. I mean, if there might even be mods that you can even have different looks as well. So I'll even look into that for you as well. So there might be a little bit more variety. So yeah, we'll definitely look into that. So it is a shame because I was really enjoying U-Boat, and obviously, unfortunately, we wasn't able to continue that playthrough. But as I say, it's one of those things. So yeah, so what we're going to do today, we are going to have a mooch on to the next planet on this. So we've completed one of the 4. So we're going to go to the galaxy map. We completed Manaan here, and we're going to go to Tatooine. So its terrain is deserts and canyons, native speech of the Jawas and Sand People, and then docking is the Anchorhead settlement. So we are going to travel there.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Starforge. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looked like it was in some sort of cave. I was going to talk about that, yeah. Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert. That's actually very true. Yeah, maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Absolutely. So yeah, I think we did look at everything that can be upgraded in the last stream, but I just want to have a quick mooch just to see if I can, just in case we didn't. Okay, so we had the lightsaber, we have a double-sided lightsaber as well, which I might actually go around with that, because you know what? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit with a with that because I do actually like having a double. So it's not this. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's oh, wait a minute. 222 to 28 compared to this. Oh, okay, so that looks... What's the difference in my defense? Okay, that actually offers better defense. You know what? I'm not going to switch. I'm just going to leave it there. And maybe in the future we can look at switching it up. So we are good. We are going to come out the Ebon Hawk here. We're going to pick 2 people. And I think we're going to go for Bastila and Yurvlis. Yeah, okay, cool. And we're gonna go for Bastila and we're gonna go for T3M4. I'm not really in the market of using Mission or Zalbar here. I don't really want to use Juhani at the moment either. So we are going to go out with them. Yes, we are sure we're going to do that. Okay, lovely.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Is there any way you could reconsider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable.
Okay, we'll see about that.
A very thin margin of profit on this world.
I don't need to pay the fee.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
It is none of your business. I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
I don't think I want to. No, I can't.
Then
Sorry.
you're on your own. Ask around Anchorhead.
Yeah.
Someone may be able to help you.
No, let's. I'm looking for older things, antiques,
You
artifacts.
a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Can you give me some background on Tatooine?
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about the Zerka Corporation operations here.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Come now, friend. Let me in on the details.
It's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you.
There we go.
It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Zerka Corporation set up shop on a barren planet.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean when they say the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What other forms of business are you looking here? What is known about the history of the planet? Where should a person look for opportunity? What other forms of business are being looked at here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
Where should a person look for opportunity?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Actually, I really need to get going. We've got enough information here.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Okay, lovely. So we do have a level up on T3M4. So let's have a quick mooch at that. So they're currently level 11. I think they're going on to level 12. Yes, they are. So the attributes, they can go up an additional. Okay, so they are sitting on 21. If I put that up, they do go to a +6, which I don't know if that's going to do anything. I imagine it probably might. So I'm going to go for the intelligence here, and this intelligence does add higher intelligence, modifies the number of points a character has to spend on essential skills. Okay, so we're going to use that, which is great. We're going to have 5 points here we can use on computer use, repair, security, and then we do have 2 additional points here we can use in either awareness or demolitions. I am going to say demolitions. So we're going to okay that, and then we've got our feat. We have got battle droid logic upgrade. So that gives us a fully experienced with the rigors of battle. The droid is able to self-upgrade its tactical reasoning and maximize its defense potential. This feat grants a +6 to defense, and it's always active. This feat replaces the tactical logical upgrade. Okay, that's nice to have. There is something we could have here as well for the vitality boost as well. I don't think we're going to need the improved caution because that's going to be for the +2 in demolitions and stealth, but we're not going to have, we don't have to really worry about the stealth here, so that's not really something that we're in the market for. We could look at this, which is going to give us +1 in the attack. That is something that we're going to get in the next level here. So what we can do, just to get, what we're going to do, we're going to go for the master toughness here. So we're going to add that feat, and we're going to accept it. And we are just level 12 here. Just looking at the defense, we are sitting at 23 defense, which is great. 20 defense on Jin Char, and then Basilisk sitting on 22. So this is actually rather tanky, which is good to see. So yeah, we are just going to proceed here. So we're just going to have a little mooch around. There is a footlocker over here we can have a look into to see what's here. So we got a repair kit, a concussion grenade, and an ion grenade. We did end up using a lot of grenades in the Sith base at Manaan, so we are going to try and replenish some of them whilst we can. There's an ion defense turret there, which I don't know if there's going to be any combat in this area anytime soon, but there's a heavy blaster there, so I imagine there probably is. So let's talk to the to your man here. Okay, it's not even your man at the front, it's man at the back. Who that? Turn in your Gunga Faska. Customers are talking. You want to save your money for your swoop? We would bet yes. You have champion's face. We'll have what you need. Show us what you have for sale. Yes, of course, we don't want to keep you from your important business. Please, have a look. GG! Right, this is a melee weapon which is going to be 4 to 18 and it's +5 on droids and a +2 modifier on attack. Yosanis, maybe? Jamar Hagra's carbine, 3 to 10, +4 on physical damage, +2 there. Mandalorian heavy repeater. Advanced, we've already got one of those. We've got one of those. We've got a breath mask, a Bothan, sensory advisor, which gives +4 in awareness, 3 and 3 in demolitions and security. Thermal shield generator. So that gives us 100% immunity to fire, which wouldn't be too bad. Mind affecting, fortitude, nerve enhancement package, bantha fodder. It's a highly pungent mixture of local plants and fungus. Banthas apparently find it irresistible, though it's doubtful any intelligent species will willingly call it food. Okay. So that's something that we can... There's a pouch there. Okay, so they've got these. I don't know if this is stealing, but... Okay, adrenal strength, adrenal alacrity, and 4 grenades. We're going to take those. Oh, hello, Captain. Let's see there. Yes, look. Here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What shipment is that again? Let me see. Docking Bay 32, check. Crate 42B7, check. Manifest lists, life form. Gizka. Everything seems to be in order. Excuse me, did you say Gizka? It says right here in the manifest that you ordered a crate of Gizka to be delivered to Docking Bay 32. That's right here. Now, all I need is your thumbprint. Wait a second, where did the datapad go? Sorry, nothing is ever organised around here. At any rate, the Gizka are yours. One of the loaders has said the ship split open once. Said the crate split open once he put it in your hold. Some of the critters may have gotten loose. Okay. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. Right. Well, I guess we should go back onto the Ebon Hawk and go and clean them out, which is... Oh, there is a footlocker over here. Well, let's go and have a look at the footlocker. We've got a med pack, a sonic grenade, and some parts. So let's go onto the Ebon Hawk and let's go and clean these Gizra out. Hello? This Gizra looks at you curiously. Queuing. Pet it? You scratch the little critter behind the knobs and it passes, that passes for ears, and it coos enthusiastically in response. Okay. I don't want to kill it. Pick it up. You try to pick up the Gizra, but it wriggles from your grasp and plops back onto the floor. Okay, the Gizra looks at you curiously, queuing. Okay, so let's say pet it again. So we're gonna pet the Gizra. We're gonna play a game with the Gizra. You play a game peekaboo with the little creature on your face, behind your hands, and starting it each time you appear. What fun! Okay. Leave it alone. I'm just 1, 2, 3. How many are there? 4. Any in there? No. Any down here? Nothing in there. Can't go up that. There's one over there. There's this one here, which I think was one over here. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to leave them. They're not doing anyone any harm, I don't think. You want to do the configuration. I've got to find out more what a Gizra is, I think. So I'm just going to do that. Docking bay mechanic. And let's exit to Anchorhead. No, so Julius Minor, Anchorhead Tradesman. Vonto. Oh, okay, I'll leave you alone. That is the Sandcrawler Mechanic. Let's talk to your man
What do
here.
you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please make it quick.
I just want to ask some questions.
All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
Describe your job and who you work for.
I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks.
What do you mean?
The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous.
Where can I learn about these bounties?
Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know.
Okay. When do the Sandcrawlers head out?
Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries.
What can you tell me about Tatooine and Anchorhead?
Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Why have previous settlements failed? Zerka Corporation isn't doing well here. Describe your job and what you... Zerka Corporation isn't doing well here.
No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal... I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave.
Why have the previous settlements failed?
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
Okay, that's all I need to know, thank you.
All right then, back to work, I guess.
Oh, lovely. There is a footlocker here. Let's see if I can just have a mooch. There's parts, medpack, and a credit. This is the Zerka office. Let's go in here. Let's see what we can learn about some bounties. You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't let me take my concerns to corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? What's going on here? Who are you? I'm talking. I'm done talking to this. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they'll even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Doesn't even ever bring it up. Okay. Okay, let's talk to your man here. Let's see what's...
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I want to talk to you about the hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why pay for the gaffy sticks? Why not with their heads? I will agree. Yeah, let's agree to that. So I will agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, Just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Okay, let's go back to my first questions.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Know about anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Okay, I'll have to go, thank you.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Okay, lovely, thank you very much. It says, agree to Holder. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Okay, let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan is what you're famous for?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
What else did you expect from the Sith? But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Okay, that's fine. Let's talk to your man Gregoria. Yes, what is it? Is this about the mining or sand people? You can go to the Zerka officers. I manage the storehouse. Okay, what do you have available for purchase? Mostly just standard Zerka provisions and supplies. Not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. So there's a life support pack which gives us a... That's like the tier 3 med pack. So it's 30 heal to vitality plus your wisdom modifier plus 3 times the user's skill in treat injury. Okay, so that's not too bad. So that's 20 plus your wisdom plus times 2. So that's where you can see the difference here. It does go quite a lot more. So you gain a plus 10 on top of the 20. And then if you're... I think mine's about 15. So we give me an extra 25 around about. Which isn't too bad. So there's Zabrak battle armor. So Zabrak is the race of Darth Maul, for those who are unaware. Zabrak battle armor. So it's 6 defense and 4 dexterity. Ichani, which is 7 defense and plus 3. Zabrak battle suit, which is 5 and 5. Military suit, 6 and 3. Heavy combat suit, which is 5 and 4, and then combat suit. Powered light armor, that's 8 and 2. Powered battle armor, which is 9 and 1 with 1 strength. Fire blade, Mandalorian, heavy pistol, and there's some grenades here as well, which I'm not going to be buying any grenades at the moment. I'm going to see if I can just replenish them naturally, and we're not going to buy anything there. I don't think there's anything we can loot in this room. So we have got our hunting license now. We're going to go down to the Dune Sea to see if we can get any Don't you believe a word of the Zerk Corporation said in there there always a peaceful solution to conflict? They are just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? So, you're saying that the Sand people are intelligent, and there is a non-violent way of dealing with them. Okay, so intelligent or not, the Sand people have killed people. The Circa said the Circa said that the Sand people attacked first. Well, yes, they did. They attacked the Circa. They deployed numerous giant sand crawlers and started tearing up the desert with iron shovels and whatever else. What would you have done to the Sand people? It must have seemed like an invasion. There was no negotiations for territory or resources. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think of killing. The killing has to be justified, but as the conversation lists, conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them, they could, but they don't talk. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think it ended in blood too. Okay. A real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? Yucca said they could speak Sand people dialect, although they say rust is gold. Okay. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could get into their enclave. Where would you get robes that match theirs? Right, okay. Where would the enclave be? Maybe I'll look into it. Okay, cool. Right. Right, so we've got to go south here, apparently. So we are gonna make our way south. There's that there. There is a utility droid which we've got nothing to do with here. Just want to have a quick mooch. So this is the swoop registration, and then that is to the canteen, droid shop, and then there is to the Dune Sea. We are going to go into here to see if we can do the swoop registration. Might as well while we are here. There is Nico. There is.
I was due to race on Terrace, but I blew a qualifying race. Guess I'm lucky, huh?
Track coordinator. Okay, fair enough. Garm, Nico, and then Yuka, Zoris. He did say Nico, didn't he?
Leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about.
No, he didn't say you. Poor baby, make me care. Anything I could help you with? What's bugging you?
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret.
I raced on Taris.
Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hut Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay, Mata. So that's Yucca and that's Garm. There is that's something we can't use. Can't. Oh, it's your man over here. Okay, cool. I'm looking for information. Can you help? I raced on Taris.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
I own my own bike stored on my ship. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, shit. I've got a feeling this man won't be, well, this hut won't be persuaded. So, I will try it though. I will say I don't need to pay the fee. Oh, okay. You don't need to pay a fee. It's just a formality. I'll let you use the track for practice and set up your first official race right away. Okay, that did work then. What sort of business do you need help with?
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Okay. Why won't he sign? Okay. Okay. So, I think you should give him a better deal. It's not a win for that guy though, is it? Let's be fair. Treat him fair. I'm not gonna go force persuade. I'm just gonna say persuade. Treat him fairly, and I'll start rumors the races are rigged. Okay, that's fair. Force persuade. You want to give Nico a better deal? No, I don't. What is this? A joke? Quit fooling around. I'm in business. Okay. So I'm not sure if I failed the rolls there. I think I probably did. I think that's what it is. Okay. Maybe try it again. Treat him fairly. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Okay, so it is a roll. It is a roll check. You wouldn't. That would be bad, very bad. In rumors like that could keep me out of the pro circuit. Okay. All right, I'll give him a better deal and make it back. Make it back in the long run. I guess you, of course, are not getting paid. Now hold on now. I trust this is the last I will ever hear about this matter. Was there anything else? Just set me up in the race. I already paid the maintenance fee. I suppose, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Will you negotiate on the price? You want to let me race for free? Maybe I'll let you race for free just once. I think I will. You have your swoop moved into position on the track. Okay, lovely. That's fine. 23.9. Okay, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, cool. See, I don't think I want to do too well on this, because if I do too well, then it... Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. 22.8. Because I think the speeds get better and better. Like higher and higher, or lower and lower, or whatever. Let's talk about that business with Nico first. Okay. Nika got the best deal I've ever been given, no lie. Now leave so I can figure out how to still make some money off this. Okay, let's set me up with a race. All races pay the same. Okay, so I'll give you the 100 credits. Fine. You have your bike brought to the starting position. Let's see what level race you should give you. 23.29. Okay, so the second tier is about to race. Okay, so oh, missed that one. It's fine though. Oh, missed that. That was poor. Might not get this now. Ooh, did I get it? I can't remember what the time was. I know it was 22 point something. No, I didn't get it. Oh, I did get it. 30 racing bonds, okay. Against my local pro attraction on the next tier 3, which is Yukaril. I want to talk about the rewards for racing, because I don't actually know. I should pay for the first time reaching each tier. So what does each tier pay? I pay each level only once, so I'm not here to support you. I only pay to encourage. Okay. What are racing bonds? Okay. Okay. Are there any pro racers here? Okay. Okay, let's go back to my other questions. Set me up with a race. So this is tier 3, which should be too bad. Okay, I'll pay you 100 credits. And it's 22.51. Okay, so I do need a good time here. Okay, 22.51. Okay, so I do need to get a good time here. I don't need to hit every single one of these, but obviously it's going to help. Oh, no way. No way. 0.02. Set me up with a race again. No fucking way. I was pressing to change gear as well, but it just wasn't going for some reason. I had that in U-Boat the other week. I had like a complete lock on with this shot onto a plane that was coming over, and I was spamming the mouse button, but for some reason, like 22.57, and I was pressing it then as well. I'm not sure if I'm at the highest gear, but unfortunately it just doesn't seem to set me up with a race again. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay another 100 credits. It just doesn't seem to go through, so I think it might just be I'm at the max. Oh, that was a very slow reaction for the start there. Okay, I've not done this one 100%. I was too slow off and I've missed that one. Yeah, I've missed all them. Okay, this was poor. Yeah, this was very poor. Yeah, I think I was at the max, so I have to... Ooh, right, let's just spam through this chat here. Okay, so I have to hit pretty much everything. Not everything, but... Right, that's a good reaction time. And I have to try and get these pretty much on point. Oh, missed. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yes, it's just that reaction time on changing the gears. There we go. Nice. The biggest payout for you, you shattered the track record and took tier 3. 80 racing funds was the deal. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. You're too fast for most of my races. Okay, I'll be back later. There you go then. Don't hog the track. With rec runs, I need pros to keep their skills up. Okay, cool. So, oh, hello. We got a level up here, which we are currently set at level 14. We've got, so the treat injury was 15. I did remember that correctly. So we've got the persuade, we've got a treat injury, and then there is computer use as well. I think I'm going to go for the persuade here. So we've got 16 on treat injury, 15 on persuade. Feats, we've got a force immunity with stun and the night sense. So the force immunity is on the stun, so the Jedi has an unshakable connection to the force and through it to the galaxy as well. No amount of damage or distraction will cause fear or loss of alertness. This feat is always active. Okay, great. And then the next one was Night Sense. So furthering their connection to the Force, the Jedi gains an additional sensitivity to the actions of others in combat. This feat grants +4 to defense and is always active. Okay, that's great to see. We can't get this one yet because we do need to be a level 12 Jedi. So we're going to look at there's the advanced Jedi. There's the Jedi defense, which gives us all +3 in the blaster rolls. That wouldn't be actually too bad, I guess. But then there's toughness, which is the vitality. I didn't actually know we hadn't got this already, so we are going to save for that as well. We are going to look. We've got our heal skill. We've got force shield. We are going to look at now. I think we might look at stun or droid stun, because I know that does a group, and that might actually be helpful, but I don't want to go to a life drain. Force suppression. This ability will cancel first and second tier force powers. Okay, I don't want to look at that. Stun droid, stun, stasis, and then that stasis field. You know what? Dominate Mind enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations. You know what? I'm going to go for that. There we go. So we currently sat at 22 defense, and our vitality has gone up a significant amount there as well, which is good to see. We are looking a little bit more tanky than Bastila now as well. How much vitality does T3 have? 144, and we're sitting at 154 there. Okay, that's great. So let's talk to Nico here.
Hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Nice job beating my times, too. I guess my heart isn't in the racing. Contracts are distracting stuff.
I talked to Mata about you.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting.
I convinced Mata to give you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
When do you think you'll be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time.
Goodbye then, and good luck.
Thanks again. I meant it.
Okay, lovely. That's good to see. Right, so we did do our good deed for the day. Yuka, I'm not going to talk to your man there. And we're just going to go on to Anchorhead. So we've completed them. You're the one. You beat Zora's Bafka's time. I have to get your autograph. What, my autograph? What, my autograph? Are you serious? Sure, why not? Okay. It's a bit suspicious. Oh, okay. So there's their Dark Jedi right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and we're going to say save on your man here. Save 2, and we are going to look. So we have been playing now just over an hour. So Dark Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Okay, cool. We've got loads of frag grenades, which are fine. Just Dark Jedi, Dark Jedi, Dark Jedi. Bastila, you are going to do a force resistance.
I'm here.
You are going to go for a sonic adhesive, Kyroban, iron frag. No, you're just going to... Oh, it's purple lightsabers. Ooh. Alright, let's do it for some progress. Right. Alright, that one's nearly down. T3 is tanking that damage there, which is great. So that is nearly dead. Dark Jedi here, nearly dead as well. So we're just going to do a flurry on your man there. Bastila is coming in with the cures there, so we're just going to let it ride through, and they are now dead. So fingers crossed, chat. We are going to get a purple lightsaber, datapad, crystal diamond, shiny dueling shield, and a Sith assassin pistol. Let's have a quick look. Crystal red, Sith energy shield, a short lightsaber which is red, and a Kyroban energy. And we're going to look at your last one here. Fingers crossed for a purple. So we've got a crystal yellow, a Verpin cardio regulator, a double bladed lightsaber which is red, and a dark Jedi Knight robe. So No purple lightsaber there. Unfortunate. We could save Scum and hopefully they can get a different drops on those, but we are not going to. We're just going to get it naturally. We're not going to farm for a purple lightsaber here. So we're just going to proceed onwards. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Okay, so let's speak to
How can I
Bastila.
help?
I would like to know more about you, Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
Don't you miss your family at all?
Like all who join the Order, I have learned to embrace the life I've chosen. I had to let go of my attachments to my family.
That must have been difficult.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You've never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Are you saying you no longer feel love?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Understandable. Right, nothing over there. Is something here which is to the Anchorhead Cantina. Let's see if we can do a little bit of Berserk while we're in here. Love me a bit of Berserk. That is the Zerk officer, Zerk merchant officer, little Jawa. Let's talk to your man here.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Taris.
Oh, that matters, yes. Can I ask you a question or two?
Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done.
I wanted to ask you about racing.
Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days.
You've
are
already said that,
behind
pal.
me. Gandalf is the name.
Is this the best place for racing?
The best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Taris, yeah. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
What made Taris any different than here?
A woman? Well, I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit, and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, yeah, gone.
How long did you race?
Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young.
Why do you think that?
It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
Go back to my first
All right,
questions. I'm looking for something. Who knows the planet best?
Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. Well, you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy.
What the? Okay, all right, okay. I'll have to leave. Yeah.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Let's talk to your man here.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furko Nellis. My vice is Pazak.
Here we go. Okay, let's talk Pazak.
Very good. Would you care to wager on a game?
Sure.
Well, since you have never beaten me, we'll make this for a paltry 50 credits. No bargaining now. This is serious. To be fair, I'll use my practice deck as well. I don't want to scare you off, you understand.
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. Now, don't worry if I beat you too harshly. It is a learning experience.
Okay, cool. Right, okay. Right, that's fine. We'll go with this side deck. Okay, we're on a 7. 9. 18. Okay, he's holding. Okay, we can stand on that. That's fine. We win the first round. Sitting on 8. 9. 15. We do have the -3 here, and actually the -6. We do have some buffer here, so that's fine. And he's going to stand on that. We have the -3, which is perfect. We're going to stand on that, and then end turn. 7. He's sitting on a 2. 13. We do have buffer here, so we're going to go again. 16. Again, we have got another buffer. If we get a 10, we can actually use the -6 on this, which is great. No need. Stand.
Would you like to have another round of Pazak?
So,
I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should play again to truly get a feel for the game.
I'll play. What's the wager?
You have some rudimentary skills. I think I'll use my second best deck this time and up the stakes. 200 credits will be the wager.
Sure.
I trust you will have the money on hand.
Sure. Let's go.
You won't be so eager in a moment, I promise you.
Okay, cool. So clearly the first round was a kind of a dupe. So, 15. We don't have the liberty of the -6 here. I'm going to end my turn and hopefully we can get a good roll here. Okay, so we're just going to stand there. We're not going to use an additional card, which is fine. 12. 22. We do have the -2 here we can use to get to 20. Okay, so we win this round, which is good. We are all good and even now. 17. We do have the +3 here we can use. And he's sitting on a 3 as well. So we are going to use that just to make it even. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fine. We are still even. 6 is on 6 against 5. We're 13 and 5. We're going to go again. 15. We should probably go yeah, so he's holding there. So we got the -3 here. We're going to use that to win the round. So we just got one more point to get. 11. So if we can get a 10 here, that'll be perfect. Okay. There we go. Nice.
Would you like to have another round of Pazak? It's only fair, after all. You have won against me twice. But I still think I can teach you a thing or two.
Sure.
Well, you have proven quite the opponent, but I think the time has come to end this. You will not win again. I usually only use this deck at tournaments, but I think you're worthy of it. Shall we say 500 credits on the outcome?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Well then, 500 credits on the line. Here we go.
Yeah. So this is a thing as well. So yeah, we're going to use this side deck. Okay. So these are actually really good cards we've got here now. So probably would have done better to have not -1s, but like -2s or 3s. Okay, so it's sitting on 5, it's sitting on 9, 13. We're going to end a turn again. We've got no choice, we have to go through with it. We are going to use the -1 just to even it up here. So I say, ideally you do want to try and get a lot lower number running as he is. So we're currently sitting on 7 with 2 cards, he's sitting on 4. You want him to get a high number here because then you know what you're working towards. So we're sitting on 10. We're sitting on 18. See, now this is the thing now. If we risk it, and just either we can use this one here to make it 19. If it was 17, it would have been perfect. But if it's 18, we can use this to make it a 19, but then he can either win with the 20, or we can just hit again, which, if it's a 9 or 10, we would lose, but if it's any lower, we can actually make this lower with this here, but then we are at risk. If we get a 4, we will be having to use a lower number here, which would then put us down to a 16 or so. And then we are even lower than we should be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the... And again, we don't know... Like he's got to work towards us now. So he knows how much he can kind of gamble. So we are going to use the +1 here. And we're going to stand. Again, see. So that's why it can be a bit unfair. Like he just landed that 10 there. So... Either way there, we weren't exactly going to win. So, 15 on 6. We're going to end a turn. We're just going to risk this. 16. Okay, so we can do the -6 here, which we will win that round now. So we are sitting on 1-1, but he has got the additional card here. Okay, 12. Oh, okay, so we can't win on this round here. So he win. So again, that's why you want to be looking at a lower numbers, because there he just wins by default. We're going to end the turn here, but then again, if he wins this round, he's won the whole thing now. So what I'm gonna have to do, I think, there's a 1 in 2 chance, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that we can get a roll, which is I'm gonna have to risk. Oh, that was nice. Okay, so we win that round. So we are currently even now. So that was a very good gamble for us. So if we get an 8 now, okay, so it's 14. So there's a 4 in 10 chance of us losing now. But he's only sitting on a 3, which again he's gonna have to move to that. I think we're going to have to end our turn. The odds are in our favour. Ooh, gonna have to stand. Oh no! That's fair
Would you
enough.
like to have another round of
Yeah, I would.
You
Yeah,
did have 2 promising wins. Would
yeah. Yeah, we'll go again.
I usually only
Yep. So bring it on.
Eh.
500 credits. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and get that win back as well. Not too bad cards, I guess. 17. I mean, the odds are in our favour at the moment because we've got this -2 here that we can use. So we are going to do that. We're going to end the turn. So we got the -2 here, which is great. So that did work out for us. Okay, we're sitting on a 12. End turn. 18. Okay, so now we've got the decision of making if we can give ourselves a +1 to get the 19, but then he can win with the 20. I think I'm going to use one of these and I'm just going to stand. Oh, see. Yeah. Really annoying, but it's the way it goes sometimes. So we've got the best possible start with the 1s. Okay, so we're sitting on 3, which is great. 13 to 7. End turn. Yep. Oh, wow. So we got no choice now. We do have to go with it. 25. Okay, so yeah, he wins that. A 14. So it's either we can draw it and just go to the next round, or risk it and try and get a if we get a 6, if we landed a 6, so there's a 1 in 10 chance of getting a 6, or if we got a 5 or 1, if we got a 1 then we could use the 5. So there's a few options we got here. If it lands a 7, then we got the -1, but I don't exactly want to be using the... You know what? I'm just going to use the +5 and I'm just going to stand. Not a great start from us. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, no. At least he hasn't got no other cards in his hand as well. So this is all luck now. Oh. Oh. I'm going to end my turn. Just do it again. Oh, yes. Okay, that was good. Okay. 9, 10, 13, 16. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, so it's 2-2. So what we will do, we will have one more round. We will have one more round, and I'm going to get rid of... and we're going to put a -2 in there. Having the removals do seem better, in my opinion. So we've got the minus is here. This is actually not actually too bad. $16. Okay. Ah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we win that round, which is good. So 5 and 8, 12, 14. We have got the -3 for our buffer here. Okay, so he's hit that. 18. We're going to have to just go with it and hope for the best. -4. Okay, so that was fine. As long as we didn't use any additional cards there, which is good. Oh, okay, so we got to stand there. So that's why you don't want big numbers, because otherwise they just can win. Like, the lowest someone could actually win is on 2. They can get a 1 and a 1, and then I can get a 10, 10, and a 10. So we're going to end the turn there. Right, so we're going to give ourselves the +1 here. Give me 19, so we're going to stand. So now we are actually got the advantage with the 2 cards over the 1 here. We got a good start with a 1. They've got a good start with a 1. We're on 7. They're on 6. We're on 10. 16. Okay, that's fine. So, if it's a 10, if it's a 7, no, if it's an 8, 9, or 10, we lose. If it's a 7, it'll be perfect. Or if it's a 3, we can perfect it as well. Or just a 4. Ooh! Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, so we are even Stevens now. We was let off the hook there. 14. Okay, so if it's a 10, we would lose. If it's a 9, that'll be fine. Ooh! Yes! Oh.
Would you like to have another round of Pazak?
No, I will not.
Stop by any...
So we ended up losing 250 credits there, which is fine because we did lose the higher tier rounds. Which was fine. So I do love Pazak. It is really fun.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it. You swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as there's flat ground, what do you care?
I just have some questions. Don't give me any trouble.
Trouble? Why would I want to make trouble with you? This planet has more than enough as it is.
Not much of a spokesman for Zerka Corporation.
Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will.
Have you got anything useful to say? I'm getting tired here.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want that now, would I? Just leave me alone.
I will for a price.
What? Are you a beggar? Fine. If it'll get you to leave, take a few credits.
Did that work?
Another handout. Go on, leave me alone. I don't want to have anything more to do with you.
We've got 50 credits. Okay, not bad. Right, is there going to be any more Jedi sitting outside for us? Right, there's none over there. There's your man here. A city of Anchor. Let's have a look to see. There is the droid shop up here. Let's have a look at the droid shop because I know we did need to go there for the sake of a translator. Utility Anchor. There's this. There's the Jawas. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love Pazak. It's so simple, yet it's so fun. So fun. What is this? A customer I don't recognise. Perhaps you bring off-world money to Yuchalaka. What do you have available in your shop? You are lucky to come at this time. I only have one. I have one droid ready to go. I took possession of it. And it's not an AK-47. It's HK-47. Let me ask a few questions about HK-47. Don't seem to know much about it.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
I'm interested. Let's talk price. $5,000 credits. Could I convince you to lower the price? 4,000. Okay, so we just saved ourselves 4,000 credits there. That was quick. Desperate to sell. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. Come on now. Think of the advertising you get from me. I believe you actually would. I believe you actually would tell people of my business. Right, 2,500. So we've just half the price. And you know what? Yes. Thank you very much. You can just go over with it. Okay, cool. I'm looking for exotics. Something called a star map. What is stopping the Jawas from scavenging? Okay, so some Jawas are missing. Okay. Did the Jawas bring you the HK-47? Let me ask a few questions about HK-47. Oh, you motherfucker. What do you have in stock besides droids? Show me what you have. Computer spike part, security spike tunneler. One-time use employs anti-encryption software and electronic interface to improve the user's ability to bypass locking mechanisms on doors and containers. Okay. I don't think there's anything here that we kind of want to be looking at the moment. That's fine. Okay, so let's talk to your HK-47 over here.
I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
HK-47 has joined your party, so we've got an additional party member now, which is great. So we've got your man here, who's a very, very dark. You can see the level of dark side here from. So Candos is like dark side, but then if you look around the mist around the feet, you can see it's like really, really low. So we're going to remove T3M4, so apologies. We are going to use the HK47, and we want to be using that. So we are going to have a lot of level ups here on HK47 here. So we are going to do a little bit of customizing. So you can't use this yet, which again is fine, although that is something that we really do want to be using with 11 defense. So you're already sitting on 19, so this is going to be a juicy boy.
Yes.
Oh,
what can I do?
Wrong button. Okay, so let's go to the level up. Yeah, so you can see how far we are in the dark side here. So skills, we're going to have a demolition, and we're going to have repair, which is fine. Except droid upgrade class 2, which is good. Attributes, so we are looking at strength here is for melee. I don't think that's something that we want to be looking at the moment, because I don't think we are going to go melee with HK47, although maybe. You know what? I'm going to build this a bit of tanky, so I'm just going to go to Constitution on this. So skills, we're going to go demolition and repair here. We don't have any more points, so we're going to accept. We're going to go another level up. We've got skills, we're going to go demolition and repair again. Feats, we've got we're going to have a blast rifle. We've got the tier 2 on the droid upgrades here, and then we can have the toughness here. So we are going to go toughness if we are going to go a little bit tanky. Droid level 10, we're going to go demolition and repair again, and then skills again, droid demolition and repair. Accept another level, which we go attributes. We're going to go for another Constitution here, so we're going to have +1 on the modifier. Accept skills, we're going to have a demolition and repair. Feat, we got the droid battle droid logic upgrade. So the droid battle logic upgrade gives a +6 in defense instead of 4. We're gonna have a, we can't get that yet, that is next level. So we are going to look at I don't think I want to look at that yet. We could look at the toughness. Yeah, we'll go toughness here. So we're going to go to the master toughness, which is fine. And we don't have another level up, but we are going to be leveling up in about 5,000 experience here. So that's fine. We're going to look at the upgrades here. So we've got the shield disruptor and the stun ray. We're going to say a stun ray on that, and then a shield disruptor here. We got the droid motion sensory, which gives +2 on awareness. We got the security decryption interface, which gives +4 in the security. We're going to just put that on for the moment, and the universal computer interface, which is a droid class 3, which is +6 in the computer use. We're going to save that for T3M4, and we have the energy shield level 2, which is fine there. The blaster rifle is +1 to 8, which I think we're going to be able to find something a little bit better here. 1 to 8 again, disruptor. That's 1 to 6, that's range 1 to 28, that's range to, the range is 25 on that, that's 28. Heavy blaster, that's 1 to 8, range 23. Sith, 3 to 6, then +1 ion to droids. There's a stun chance as well on a 25% stun chance on that. On ion blaster, and that's only got a range of 23 meters. Disruptor rifle, I think. Sorry, I've just looked over, and the dog has been sat outside in the garden, and it's really sunny here. To be fair, I don't know why I'm not sat outside, but yeah, it's really sunny outside, and she just completely came in and just flopped on the floor because she's obviously overheating a little bit. And she looks absolutely knackered. So we're going to look at a maybe. Let's have a look. So you got this going on at the moment. That's 1 to 8. If I just let's just have a look at this. This is plus 16 on that. And I'll look at this. What's this going to give? 3, 6, 3, 6. That's 1, 8, and that's plus 12. Two weapon penalty if used in the offhand, so that's going to give us a plus 2 attack modifier. I'm just going to say for that at the moment, I do intend to have a higher. I do intend to get a. The fuck. Okay, I do intend to have a 2-handed weapon on HK-47. So when he levels up to level 3, we are going to go back to the Ebon Hawk. We're going to sort out some of the upgrades we have. So I'm going to switch some onto T3M4 and put some on HK-47 there. So there's the Gate Guard, Billon.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have the proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Cheers, pal. Ooh, okay. So this is there is something up there. There's a Marlena Van here. Just looking over quick over in the distance to see if there's anything we can see. Let's talk to Marlena here.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What do you mean, you old boys?
You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
Alright, what if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Well, sounds like he got what you love, so yeah. Right, I'll have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
She's off her tits. Right, let's have a little mooch around. So there is something over here which I can probably have a quick look at. Is it on the map? Okay, I can't really see anything here because of the fog of war. But there is something here which I can have a little look at. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, HK-47. Can you do a power blast on your man at the back here? Just go for 2. Bastila, you're going to go in with a stasis here, and then I'm going to go in with a flurry on
yes. You shall fall.
I'm going to go power attack as well as a stasis. Oh, this is a lot of damage. Okay, so that's down. Cool. Bastila, you're going to focus on your elite. Oh, that's not Bastila. Bastila, you're going to focus on a stasis on him. And then how much force power you got? You've got a little bit of force power left, so you're going to use your stun on this guy here, and then we're going to use a heal on the group.
Yes.
HK47, can you go with some...
What can I do?
Just with that. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so we're going to just do power blasts on there, spam that. Bastolet, you're going to do your critical hits here, and then we're just going to go in with some flurries. Okay, nice stuns.
You shall fall.
Nicely done. Okay, so they was actually doing a lot of damage to us, but as I say, we did manage to get away from that pretty decently. We are got some remains here we're going to look at. So we've got a battle stimulant and a frag grenade. The dog has farted, which is just grand. Battle stimulant. Christ. Oh, God. She just looked up like she knows. Belly. What's that? What's that? Hold on, guys, hold on. Belly, come here. Come here. Come on. Hello. Want to say hello? Want to say hello? You're a good girl. You smelly. I've got to clip your nails this weekend, don't I? You're not going to be my pal after that, are you? Oh, you're really warm. Okay, so down you get. Down you get. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, little piglet. So, right, where was we? Oh, yes. So there's the circle marker post. Let's see what these do. Danger, turn back. Okay, so we can't go that way. There's some creatures that direction, so there's nothing here. There's something over here with some droids. And we're going to just look at this refuge pile. So there's 15 credits and a computer spike. That was not worth it at all. So as we've not had a save in a while, I'm trying to remember, is it F4 or F5? I think it's F4, but I'm just going to double check that. Gameplay, key mapping, game, quick save is F4. Okay, cool. Quick save. I just didn't want to press F5 and it quick loading through. Right, okay, we should be fine here. We're just going to do another heal on group. We should be full health now.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Alright, what can we do for you, mate?
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
Your Tannis right, your wife says hello?
I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. Probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
What would you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd really appreciate a bit of help, please.
That little laugh at the end. it. I want help, but I want to try. I want something in return.
What do you have in mind?
I'll help if you give me credits. You'll have to give up hunting with droids. I'll say credits.
Hey, no problem. But it won't be a fortune or anything. I bet the wife has drained our shared accounts. Now, about that help. Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Okay, cool. So there's 4 droids. We've got to look at each 4 droids and we've got to try and repair them. So let's have a look. So there is a message from Marlena.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So HK-47 is like an iconic character. So I did already know about him playing the game anyway. I've played this before. And he's that much of a loved character within the Star Wars community. Even in the MMO, the Knights of the not the Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic, there is raids with HK-47 where you have to try and defeat him, and there's like memes. There's so many memes on the internet about HK-47. It's just so good. It's so funny. So let's look at the system specifications. So the KX-12 series hardware offers firepower and stability. Okay, so previous. So access the system status and repair function. So there is the. Oh, so this is going to be a very expensive. Enter diagnostic mode to try manual repair. Okay, so scanning memory nodes. Let's say so it's 4, 14, 11, 14, 31, 14, 31, 21. Ooh, okay. So this is a to recalibrate, determine the correct progression, which 4, 14. Okay, so it always ends in a 4, so we can establish that. So it's 31, 4, so it goes 11, 14, 31, 31, 14, and 18, no, 13, 21, 14. So it always ends in 14. So I think we can determine the fact that 4 and 1 aren't it. So what we want to look at here is it's going to be a combination of 11, 31. Would it be... Ooh. What are you thinking, Solid? Fucking Solid Snake. Hooded. What are you thinking here? Because this is a Ooh, so 1114, 3114. So the difference there is 20, but then that doesn't make sense there. Four. Is it? Right. So, I'm completely ignoring one and four. So we got to look at 2 and 3. So let's just say. It's 11. 31, 31, 13. Or was it 31, 21? 31, 21. So then, arguably, you could say the next one is... Oh, maybe... That goes to 12, maybe? That goes to 12, and then that will go to... Yeah, so the third number has to be 12, if that's to be believed. So the last number has to be 12. So that means... Does that mean that goes to 13? So that has to be 13. And then 31. Disabled. Okay, so that was right. So I think what it was basically you have to swap the numbers around, and then it goes on to it's like the next one or something. So it was a bit of a weird one. Okay, so exit out of that. So that's one done. So let's look at number 2. Is that some smoke in the background? No, it's just a cloud. Right, let's get this one. So there is enter diagnostic mode. Okay, so scanning node 1 reports node 2 fail. Node 2 reports node 3 failure. Node 3 reports node 2 failure. 2 of the above is definitely false. So 2 are definitely false. Compare logic to identify the only memory node that can be correct. Okay, so right. If a 1 is saying that is false, that means number 2 is working. But then that would mean node 3 is reporting number 2 is failed as well. So it should be number 2 is working correctly. So it should be node 2. Because 1 is saying one saying number 2 is failed, and 3 saying number 2 is failed as well. So that means them 2 are definitely false. If you was to say number 2 is failed, then it's basically saying that number 3, yeah, so it's got to be number 2 is reporting accurately. Running normal. Okay, good. Okay, so that's 2 out of 4 done. So let's go to access system status and repair. So run diagnostic. Okay, so the missing, so it's 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, 19. a missing value 7 or 9. So it's not 2 times 2 take away 1 is 3. 3 times 2 take away 1 is 6. No, is 5, sorry. 5 times 2 equals... So, if you do 5 times 2 take away 1 is 9, so you could argue that. And if you do 9 times by 2 is 18, take away 1 is 17, so that's not correct. So if you say 7, that can't be correct either. So I don't think that's the formula. So the formula's got to be it's not 2 plus 3 equals 5, 3 plus 5 equals 8, because that's not a thing. I don't think it's times, because if it's times, then the numbers at the end would be far higher, because obviously it'd be like 13 times by 2 or 3 or whatever. So it's got to be adding. I think it's got to be adding or something, because so you got 2, 3, 5, 5. So there's a big gap between 5 and 11. The biggest gap. There's a gap between 13 and 17 as well, but I think that's probably okay. So it's probably got to be something either 9 or 7. I'm thinking 9. So 2. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus... Ooh. Ooh. Right, I think it's 9. It's got to be an even number. No, odd number. Obviously. I think it's 9. I don't think it's 7. I don't think it's 1. I don't think it's 15. Because it'd be 13, 15, 17, 19. Which is... And then 11 as well. But then it'll be 2, 3, 5, 11. There's a big gap there. So I think it's... Oh, wait, I'm a fucking dum-dum. I didn't properly read it. Data missing from prime values is prime numbers. 2, 3, 5. 7's a prime number. Okay, so it was 7. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. Note to self, read the fucking question. That was so simple. I've overcomplicated it. So, access, get... Oh, okay. Access system repair, diagnostic. Okay, so power cell drain must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same different energy pool at either 300 small pulses or 800 large pulses. Upper motivator has used so it's basically a ratio, so it's either 300 small pulses or 180 large pulses. Upper motivator has used 100 small pulses. That means there's 200 small pulses left, or 120 large pulses. So it's 120. Turn normal. Okay, cool. So I think that's all 4 done. Okay, that was
unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner.
Christ.
Hey,
That took way longer than it should have.
You wanted credits for your trouble, and I never break a deal. Here's all I have on me.
That'll be fine.
Thanks
Good luck.
again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Hey, whoa, calm down. We got 400 credits and 175 experience, which isn't too bad, I guess. There is a dead body there. I'm going to quick save now, just before there's a corpse. And there's going to be some more sand people coming in. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Bastila, can you get a stasis on them and a stasis on them, please? HK47, you are going to do a stun on that and then a round of power blasts. And then on myself, I'm just going to flurry your first one here. So very good stuns here. Bastila, where are you going? Okay, you're going in for a... you can come off this, and you're going to use another few power blasts through them. You get this flurry. Okay, so that's done. And we should be okay just to take these now, although we are running a little bit low health here, so we are going to use a heal. So there's a double heal there from Bastila as well, which was nice. Okay, so they are healing up as well. We are going to get a Bastila status and a status.
What can I do?
So it's stunned. Oh shit, they healed just before that could go off. That's done. Nice. Nice, nicely done. Okay, cool. So we can just get a heal on the group and another heal on the group just to let our force replenish. They should have some remains on them, or do they not? No, they have no remains here, which unfortunate, but it's one of those. Okay, I think it's basically if you find any of this stuff, you will come across some sand creatures. We didn't check this corpse, did we? No, we did not. So there's 34 credits and an advanced med pack, which is great. There is some people over here, so we are just going to have a brief talk with these guys just to see what's going on. These are miners, yeah. So we did talk to the captain here. Mining team captain.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
Man at the back laughing. I assume this was done by the sand people.
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna wait, and now Bastila, can you do a status? Another status, and then you're going to throw a frag grenade on your man here.
Yes.
Okay, that was thrown into the fucking wind. Bastila, you're going to keep that one stun locked.
Yeah.
Okay, that was nicely done. Okay, so that one's no longer stunned. And let's just get these down now. More sand people coming in. Okay, so we're going to get another. We're going to get a heal on the group here. Bastila, you are going to use. We're just going to wait, and we're going to. You know what? Let's just wait. Let him go in. Okay, so now you're going to use a frag grenade down the group, and that should be a fair amount of damage the group are going to get. We're going to use a few flurries, and you're going to use a status at one at the back. And you're going to run in because we are taking a lot of damage on Jin here. Bastila, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, we are nearly down. So Bastila is taking that additional damage now from the... Ooh, we are going to need to heal up. Okay, so Bastila, can you do a few heals here? We got no status left, so Jin, you are going to use a advanced med pack. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Let Bastila take that additional damage. We're going to get a concussion grenade. That worked perfect. Well, near on perfectly. Are we going to get some power attacks going down range here? Good job, Bastila there. She tanked a lot of damage here. Is there another wave coming in? I think we are okay. Let's just see if there is any... There's a refuge pile there. There is no remains lying around, which is fine. We're just going to get a heal here as well. But that was really nicely done, I say. We did get a lot of damage. But so yeah, it was fine in the end. 4 ion grenades, an adrenal strength, and 2 advanced medkits. Okay, that's fine. So let's talk to the team captain
Thanks
here.
for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I've agreed to try and stop the Sand People attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job.
Do you know anything about the Sand People?
Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider is as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead.
The Sand People are using turrets?
They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on.
I have another question about the desert.
I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, crate dragons, and crazy hunters.
Alright, fuck me.
Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're...
Fucking just saved his life, and all of a sudden he's like, mate, I'm fucking done with you, alright?
The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Okay, well, you're a bit fucking rude. Alright, so we have checked there, so there's nothing we can do around here. We are going to get another quick save here whilst we can. And there is some salvage over here which we're going to go over. We probably will get attacked by some sand people when we go over. There is some stuff over there as well. So let's have a little mooch. Yep, some more. Small group of sand people ambush you. Yep. Okay, so Bastila, you're going to go in with your first status with your man at the back there. HK47, you're going to do your stun on the man on the center, and then we're going to go in with some flurries on the guy on the left. So that didn't work. They have got some power shields as well, which is going to might pose a little bit of a problem. Bastila, you're going to do another status at the back here, just to keep him stun locked. Okay, so he's done that. We are very low health here, so we're going to get some. Okay, so that's that. We're going to use a status on him. You're going to do a stun and a concussion grenade.
There.
Okay, so ignore that. Okay, we can't.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, keep them coming. Oh, nice one, Bastila. Very nicely done there. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, so we're going to just blast this one now. We should be able to just out DPS this here. Let's do a few critical attacks. There we go, nice stun. That stun was huge. Okay, those critical hits. So it looks like the critical hits that you get from a stun target is actually really beneficial. So we got 2 frags there. There's no remains on this guy. There is some remains here. We got an adhesive grenade. Okay, cool. So, ready. HK47, just so fucking good. We've already been over there. There is some enemies over there that we don't need to go against at the moment. They did say there was something towards the south, which was just that direction. If I can, yeah, a little bit more that direction. We're going to get some heals down the range here. Just going to get a full heal. Right, Bastila, can you do a force heal as well? Okay, good stuff. So you're nearly full.
Sure.
Ready. Oh, I love him. Right, so we're going to do another quick save. I'm going to try and do a few quick saves through the combat engagements, just because. Okay, there's an average frag mine there. HK47, you could probably cover the mine. Or not? Skill too low. Okay, so we can disable it maybe. Yep, okay, so you can disable it, so you have got that ability, which is fine. There is the refuge pile, so we may get ambushed here as well.
Let me die under here, please!
Hello?
Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
Okay, no. And if I refuse to pay, perhaps I could persuade you not to do this. Fine, I'll just pay, leave me alone. Who are you to threaten me? I could be dangerous. What if I refuse to pay? Who are you to threaten me? I could be dangerous. Gurky. Girk, okay. And there's some sand people at the background there we can see. You fear me, cower little piggy. I've got to. They don't seem that scary to me, Girk. Are you sure? Shut up and run, stupid. You want to die? Okay, that worked. Okay, so we got some experience points there. Let's just have a look through this. Right. So we got a computer spike and a med pack, which is okay. Refuge pile here. So we got an advanced repair kit and some parts, and that is about it. So there's a lot of sand people up there, so I don't think there's anything we can do for that. We can't go over there because it is kind of like the danger area. Five of them. Now I don't know what they are. Are they just standard or are they kind of like elite? So sand people warrior, sand people disengage. That's an elite warrior. So there is some elites among them. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to yeah, we are going to go for them. We're going to get full health first. We don't want to be going in with not full health. That'll be kind of stupid. And we're just going to wait. We probably could have used Bastila's heal there instead, because then we're not. And I don't know. What are those? And that can go away. That can go away. Alright, so there's a grenade there. These are probably dangerous. Holocrad. Let's see if we have to battle one of these. Okay, so it's... They don't do that, I would say, that much damage. They do a fair bit. Okay, nice one, Bastila there. Okay, nice. Okay, 450 experience, which isn't too bad at all. Has it got some remains on it? Yes, it does. And it's got a desert raid skull plate. Okay, so that's something that we can be, not farming, but we do get experience and credits for them as well. So
what can I do?
Bastila, you can heal up on the group. Just one more, as I think you have got less force points than Jinchar as well anyway. And we're going to just have a look at this. So it says that is the Sand People territory. There is the Eastern Dune Sea, which is where we was over there. So we can go that way as well. Let's just have a little mooch against these. We're going to have to get some... Ooh. Oh, bastard. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, Bastila, can you get a status? Okay, stunned. So get some crits now. Okay, those misses are not helping. There we go. So we're gonna have another. What? Another remains on this. I just want to check as another desert ward. There's them there. I just want to check to see how much experience we are looking at for the next level. So we need 10,000 on Jinchar. We need a 1,800 on Bastila. And we need 1,800 on HK47. Okay, cool. Okay, Bastila, can you get a status on?
I'm here.
Here we go, and then just go in with your critical hits. Bastila, you're going to use a status on the one at the back. There we go. Okay, nicely done.
Termination required. Acknowledgement.
There.
Come on, HK, come on. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, you did get the stun at the end as well, which is fine. We're going to use one heal here, and then it's going to have a little mooch around to see if there's any more. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so elite warrior, a holy warrior, and an elite warrior as well. So I think we're going to have a status on the one at the back, and you're going to do a status on the holy warrior, and we're just going to try and nuke this one down as quickly as possible. You're going to use your stun droid, stun type 1, and we're going to go in with a power attack on this first man here. So Bastila, can you now go to the one at the front, and we're just going to go some critical strikes and hopefully get it down quickly. Okay, that's a good stun on the side. Ooh, Bastila, you're taking a lot of damage, so you're going to need a heal. I'm going to be doing a heal again as well. Okay, good healing here on the group. Let's get this down. Okay, that one's nearly down with the stun. Okay, great. Great stuff. Holy warrior, let's focus on this holy warrior. Let's get some flurries down range. That's nearly dead. We should be okay now. Yep, okay, so let's get this elite warrior down. We're gonna get another heal as well on the group. Okay, that's
Ready.
HK. Okay, that's good. And we're just going to keep attacking, because I don't think the power blasts are going to be that good at the moment. Although this is taking a lot of damage here, so we're going to do a repair kit here. Cool, another repair kit as well. And we're going to go a stun. Okay, let's... We are going to do a shield here. We're going to just allow the enemy to be dragged through this grenade here, hopefully. Nope, that didn't work. Advanced repair kit. Stun, please. Good roll. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. We are going to come this way. We're going to do another repair kit. Oh, okay. That doesn't work. Okay. What we got here? We got a shield disruptor. Is it using a shield at the moment? No, it's not using a shield. Ooh, this is a bit of a complicated one here. Alright, let's try and get another stun. Okay, great. Okay. Oh, lovely.
Combat mode active.
Oh, heal up, yeah. We're going to use another stun here. Hopefully this lands. No, it didn't. That's going to be disastrous. Yep. Oh shit. Oh, okay, it's quite a tough one. It's fine. It's fine. So I think we might have just been a bit unfortunate with the rolls there, which again is fine, but it's one of those. I didn't realise that it wouldn't be activated. They wouldn't activate the average mines here. I think probably the play there would have been a little bit more grenades down range. I think we were a little bit unfortunate with the not getting the heal off on Bastila as well.
Let's make this quick.
But again, lucky on those stuns as well, which was that was really nicely done. Let's get these sorted. HK-47 isn't actually doing as much damage, so what I'm inclined to do is just clear out the desert here, go back to the Ebon Hawk, and then just respecking the HK-47 as best as we can with some good equipment. And then maybe come back, but maybe come back in the next stream. Say it has been 2.5 hours now, so it's kind of a... So what time is it as well? It is looking at around quarter past 5 in the afternoon. Is there anything in here? Nope. There's one more. Oh, there's a corpse here as well. Okay, let's not do that yet. Let's just heal up first. Corpse. There is 35 credits and 3 parts. I know there is one of them up there, which is fine. Another. Okay, sand people. Okay, what I'm going to do quickly as we come through, I'm going to just save that. There we go. And we got the holy.
What can I do?
We're going to use a Sonic, Adhesive, Kyroban, Ion, Frag. I think we're going to do a Sonic Grenade. Okay, that was good.
What?
Bastila, you're going to use your status and try and get this one down quickly. You're going to use another Sonic Grenade. Ooh, this ad in the background is not helping us at all. Status.
Yes.
Bastila, can you know what? Can you use your stun on this? Is this going to work? Yes, it will. Let's get an advanced repair kit on yourself. Let's do another. Just get yourself full health. Jin has fallen. Alright, he's nearly down. Ooh. Okay, so that was a bit unfortunate with the ad coming in, so we didn't have the additional firepower from HK-47, so we are just going to quickly load that back up. He's not actually doing a lot of damage, unfortunately. So let's just load that quickly back up. The Sonic Grenades at the beginning did seem okay, but Concussion probably would have been better if we have got any of those. No, we don't. Okay, so let's throw one at the Adhesive. Okay, so Bastila, you're going to go and do a status and a few critical strikes there. You're going to use your as they are all bunched up together, you're going to actually use a thermal detonator.
What?
Oh shit, okay, we took a lot of damage then. It's fine, it did actually do more damage to them than it did to us. But again, it's not really ideal.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Try and get it down. Get it down. Okay, nicely done. So there we've got the Holy Warrior here. We've got the Elite Warrior there. Can you use your stun on this? Hopefully that stuns it. Okay, that has stunned it. So we're going to get 2 advanced repair kits on HK-47. Bastila, can you use your status on them? And then you're going to use heals as much as you can. Sure. Oh, okay. Okay, keep going, keep going. You're doing a lot of damage. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so this is really causing a problem for us at the moment. So what we're going to do, we are going to load up again, and we're going to go to the quick save. And what we're going to do is HK-47, you're going to use another adhesive on.
Master?
And then what you're going to do is you're going to HK-47, you are going to come over here. And we are going to move over here. Just to get out of the way of this, because this is going to be a problem. So I'm not going to save scum whilst we are in combat. We're going to use another adhesive.
What can I do?
And then we're going to use a thermal detonator on the group, which is going to be used on the Holy One over here. Nice. Okay, so you're going to use your stun on the one on the back. You're going to use your status on him, and then you're going to use your status on him. Nice. So he did do a saving throw on that, which is fine. We have got a lucky stun. Okay, that's one down. Great stuff. We're going to get some heals on the group here because we are taking a lot of damage here. HK-47, fuck. Please land that. Nope. Do it again, please. Okay, that's great. You're going to do a stun on them. You're going to get a heal. You're going to get a flurry. You're nearly... Oh. So she's down. Okay, he's down. Okay, HK-47, can you just tank that last bit of damage? Okay, nice. And we're just going to have to try and get this down. HK-47, can you... Ooh, can we get a advanced repair kit here? HK, can you get an advanced repair kit on yourself? Another one, please.
Yes?
Another advanced repair kit, on, advanced med kit on yourself. And we're just going to nuke this down now. Whew. That was way harder than it should have been. That's what she said. Right, so let's check on the resources here. So let's check out the corpse. I think we did check this corpse out anyway, but we're just going to double check. Yeah, we did check on that. We're going to check the remains here. There is a 54 credits and a repair kit and an adrenal stamina. There is nothing else here, which is fine. We are going to save that. And then we are going to try our best at just nuking these down here. They will be very, very difficult, and it may take me a few tries, but it is one of those. I love that. I love that so much.
What?
Acknowledgement?
Yes?
Sure.
Master?
I'm here.
Yes?
Master?
What
No,
can I
sure.
do?
Acknowledgement?
Yes?
Say it.
Sure.
Acknowledgement?
What can I do?
Ready.
There we go. Ready.
What can I do?
Sure.
Acknowledgement?
Right, repair kit on yourself, please, sir. There we go. You can use the normal ones here, actually, not use the advanced ones out of combat.
What can I do?
You can use a med pack on yourself as well. Let's just use that as well. Just to save on the time of the using force points. And we'll just wait a little moment just for this to be replenished. And we should be ready to go relatively soon here. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, cool. So we are pretty much done now. So we're going to just quickly save. We're going to go on to these. Or, wasn't this where you need to have the robe? Thinking about it, you need to have the robe and you can get in. I'm just going to try it. See what happens. We have saved. So there's a warrior, there's a warrior, there's elite and elite at the back. So we're going to have HK-47. You are going to do a frag grenade on the one down there. Right, he's nearly dead. Okay, he's dead. Okay, cool. You're going to do a stun down on him. That didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's dead. They're going to be dead now too. What? Excuse me? Okay, they just keep spawning in, so that's a problem. I mean, it's technically just a load of experience. Okay, how we got away with that, I do not know. That was a lot of enemies, and I feel like they would just be constantly respawning, but it appears that we have taken them. Okay, so there's the Sand People clothing, which is fine. We got the Gaffy stick, which is what we needed. We need a few more, so we got the Sand People clothing again, Gaffy stick. Same again. Advanced medkit, a bantha fodder, and Sand People clothing.
Yes.
There is a corpse here. Let's just have a quick mooch. There is 18 credits, some parts, a response package, and a medkit. There is a droid light plating type 1 repair kit and 2 parts. There's a bunch of remains around here. So there's advanced medkit, bantha fodder, and some Sand People clothing. Same there. Same there. So we're going to have a lot of this, which is fine by me. Yeah, taking all this. I think we get some credits for each one that we find. There's nothing in those credits there, in those corpses there. I'm just going to go to the remains up here. And then after that, we are going to actually go back to the Ebon Hawk. We've done, I think, relatively well today. I'm just going to save that while we can. We're going to make our way back to the Ebon Hawk. If we can. Can we? Or are we considered still in combat? I think it's still a combat area, technically. So let's see if we can. Yes, we do want to go back to the Ebon Hawk. And then we're just going to have a little bit of a mooch with our upgrades that we can have. Oh yeah, I forgot about these little shits. Workbench. Okay, so let's look at the armor that we have. We've got this. This has been fully upgraded. The melee weapons, we've got Mission's Viro Blade and a Proto Viro Blade. For the range, we've got these. We've got the lightsabers, which are all there as well. Is that different colour? No, it's different, same colour. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Right, let's look at people's equipment that we've got going on. So we've got ourself, which we can ignore on there. We've got T3M4, which we can remove. Remove all of that on yourself. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, get rid of it. I don't. Okay, this, okay. This, okay. Apparently we can't remove any more, which is fine. HK47, let's look at this. So you've got a medium plating. We are looking at this. We can't use it yet. Which how far away is he to leveling up? Oh, are you joking me? You are joking me. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's like 51. Never mind. I can do that next. No, you know what? No, I can't. I've got to do that now. I can't not be doing that. Right, so let's go to the Ebon Hawk. Let's say you. Nope. And Bastila, add. HK47, add. Okay, let's go. Is there a way that we can... transit? Yes. Oh, that's great. I did not know that was a thing. Okay, so these are available now to kill, which is great news. So we're going to get the experience here that we need. Everyone is full health, so we're just going to quickly nuke these down. Okay, maybe a little bit too many in one go. Okay, levels up there, great. Okay, we're gonna remove all that. We're gonna go heal, heal. Okay, that's a nice stun. We probably will die on Jin here, although we are doing extremely well keeping this damage down. Come on, Jin. Come on, mate. What are these doing? Okay, Jin's gone down, which is fine. That was expected. We've got the stun on the enemy here, which is fine, and we're just going to hopefully get this down quickly as possible. Right, okay, so that was near on 2,000 experience there, which was great. So we've got the Desert Wrath Skull Plate. We've got a few of those which we can pick up here. Oh, ladybug just crawling up me. Right, let's pick this up. And we're going to go back to the Ebon Hawk after this level up here. We can't level up on Ebon Hawk, so we're going to level up here. We've got skills, we've got treat injury, which is great, and then the awareness, which is fine there as well. We've got the additional point we can actually use in the destroy droid. We've got disable droid. We can't use the status field yet, but I think the destroy droid is actually something pretty decent that we can get here. So we are going to use that. And accept HK47, we are going to level up here, and your skills, ooh, we didn't get the additional point from in our skills or feats, which is really annoying, but it is one of those things. Oh, wait a minute, no, we did get it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to look at the, we've got the level 2 equipment, so that's the, which is that, and that. But we're going to keep that on. We're going to have that advanced gravity generator, which is slowed for 9 seconds on a DC saving throw of 20. We're going to use that. We're going to keep the stun, which we've only got 1 left. We've got a computer probe, which is computer use and computer use. There we are. Just going to use the number 2 because we're going to use that on T3M4. We've got the basic targeting computer, which is going to give us +2 in awareness. Or we're going to use this, which is going to help with the additional on hit. So we're going to use that on him there. We got the what, that equip, that's fine. Droid motion sensor, yeah, that's fine. That's going to give us +4 in security. That's +6 in computer use, which is again okay. Then we're going to use a heavy droid heavy plating type 3, which is going to give us a +20, well, a +7 at the moment in our defense there, which is great stuff. And close up on that. Bastila, we're going to just have a look at her equipment here. Bastila, you are not able to get anything in your implants at the moment. You've got the energy shield there, but there is these ones which we can kind of put on to good use as well, which I think we are going to have one on her there. She has got one already on as well, which is fine. She's got the adrenal amplifier, which gives +2 in save in reflex. That's +3 in fortitude. I think maybe I'm just going to leave her the way she is at the moment. And then myself, we're not really, we can be poisoned at the moment, but there's nothing at the moment that is currently trying to poison us. So we can look at maybe awareness. That's going to give us +2 in awareness and 3 in will. That's going to give us, but I think the will is helping with force points, so I think that's something that we might just stick on for ourselves at the moment. There is the Chani dueling shield, which we are going to put on as well, and then there is the advanced adrenaline amplifier, which is going to give us +3 in our reflex, which is fine. And then there's the Dark Jedi Master Robes. There's the Jedi Master Robes we can put on, which is going to make us look like this. But I think I'm more into the dark look. So we're going to just switch them back to the Dark Jedi Master Robes, which is fine. Bastila, can you actually have the Jedi Knight Robes? You can have the Jedi Master Robes. So to give yourself an additional point in your defense, which is great.
Acknowledgement.
Sure.
And we are going to now make our way back to the Ebon Hawk, where we're going to leave it for the day. I think, yeah, we have been streaming, just coming on to 3 hours now, which is pretty nice. I think we've made some decent progress within Tatooine. We've done the swoop race, we've done a bit of Berserk. We kind of know where we need to be going in terms of the story, trying to go through the sand, like get the sand people sorted. So yeah, I think that's a pretty decent time to kind of just leave it there for today. There's no one in here. That's just gonna be the crew quarters for another person. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save it in slave start 2. I'm gonna save it there. So then the load, let's just have a look. 21 hours and 14 minutes so far within the game. So you can see that it is quite a lengthy game at the moment. We're only on the second planet, so we've got to do Tatooine, we've got to do Korriban, and we've got to do Kashyyyk, and then there's going to be obviously stuff to do afterwards as well. So I did think I was going to complete this by the end of not this weekend but next weekend, but because of the way my schedule's been over the last week or so, it's not really been ideal. So it's probably going to be sorry about that. It's probably going to be not next week, but maybe the week after. I'll try and finish this. I might come to this a little bit later on today, depending on the flavour, depending on how I'm feeling a little bit later. But I think I do want to try and finish up Borderlands 3 tonight, if I can anyway. And then I will be playing this tomorrow and hopefully finishing up Tatooine. Maybe. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. Thanks Hooded for sticking around. And yeah, if anyone in the VOD watching and you're again not following the channel, do consider following. We are on the road to affiliate at the moment, so trying to get to that magic number 50. And yeah, if you do like what you've seen or whatever, obviously yeah, just drop a follow. I am going to try and do a little bit more variety within the we're on the channel anyway. So on the Discord, I mentioned that I was, after this game, I'm going to maybe go on to Alien Isolation, do a few late nights on Five Nights at Freddy's, and then there's a few other games which I've got to iron out, depending on if I'm going to do them or not. Like I will do them, but whether or not I'm going to be doing them in any time soon. So yeah, for those who are obviously interested, do follow the channel. And for those on YouTube as well, sorry about the weird upload schedule at the moment. I say I've got I will get it sorted over the next week or so, hopefully. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for coming along, thanks for watching, for any of those who are been sitting around, anyone in the VOD, and hopefully I will see you all, maybe not today, but most likely tomorrow. So yeah, hope you all have a great rest of the day, and I will see you all very soon. So take care now, and bye bye.